All right, we'll give just a minute for YouTube to catch up here.
Yeah.
All right, I think we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome. What were you going to say?
Double trouble today.
It's double trouble today. Yes. I got an echo. Hold on, let me get rid of it. What were you going to say?
Double trouble today.
It's double. There we go. My bad.
That's all right.
I didn't realize I had it open.
Wildflower, yes, we can ask why. Yes, honey. I'm so sorry you broke your wrist.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. So, hi, everybody. Look who I've got with me. It's Aley or Alice, whichever you prefer. She says she'll go by either one. So, welcome. And I'm so glad you're here. We're doing our monthly show with doing readings. So, this is for you guys to pick our brains and see what we can come up with to answer your questions. So I'm going to put the banner up here. And it's for entertainment purposes only. Free readings are done in random order. Donations, super chats, and super stickers of $3 minimum US dollars, please. We'll move you to the front of the line and give you a more detailed reading. So we'll put you first or close as we can. Please put your questions in caps and emojis. No political, legal help or third party. And thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
All right. And we have quite a few people in. We have Jackie Jacaranda. And Sonia is here. Hi, Sonia. And hi, Garnet.
Garnet. And
Angela. Hello. And thank you for your super sticker. And there's Jackie again.
She's a busy lady.
And this is I Am Lulu. Hello there.
Yeah.
And Emerald Buddha.
Yes. Welcome, Emerald Buddha.
Yes. And Wildflower Wind. Sorry you broke your wrists. We will put your question in. Ness is here. Hi, Ness.
Yeah.
Chris M.
Chris.
Jessica Lynn. Hey there. Polly.
Hi,
Polly.
Yeah.
K-Shade. We got quite a few people. Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Brandon. Brandon's here. And Play Love Remember is on Allie's channel. Kelly is here. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start some questions. K-Shade, I got your question. Jessica Lynn, I got your question. Hi, Joe Megan. And if I miss you, I did not mean to. So, Sonia, I've got your question. But I don't think I'm going to be able to go through everybody because there's just so many.
It gets busy, doesn't it?
Yeah. Nancy Ray, thank you for your donation. Brandon, thank you for your donation. And Christine, hello there. And Christine, I know you did a donation last week and you didn't get read, so we're going to take you first.
Okay.
And if chat will stop jumping so I can highlight.
Yet we end up clicking on something and it's like, hi, everybody, and it's not the question.
As Sonia said, you have a lot of people because we love you both.
Oh, well, thank you, dear. We love you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. You can just round up if you want, Angela. Just it's okay for this time. And Jill is here. Hi, Jill.
Yeah.
Whoops, that's the wrong one. There we go.
Hi, Jill. Yeah.
All right. So,
hi.
Oh, it's your birthday, Chris? Chris was a birthday message. All right. Hi,
Happy
Carolyn
birthday.
Booker.
Yeah.
Carolyn and Peter.
Yeah.
Dawn Turner. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do Christine first, and then we will do our donations.
All right. Moon to focus. Oh, we got some other people already asking for readings.
Okay, I'm going to try to highlight these.
All right. All right. So, Christine. Woo. Got some
Hi,
interesting.
Marby.
Hey, Marby. Yeah. Hi, Rocks. All right. So, are you seeking more excitement, Christine? Because if you shake up a bottle of soda, and it will go everywhere, all over the place. And so it says, are you thirsty for something? Are you feeling like you want more excitement? The time is coming up for you. So there's your new moon energy to focus. It's also a time for self-reflection and looking at the shadow work, which is things we may not want to look at, but we need to look at just to make peace with them, really. So there's that one. And it looks like both of these things will move you in a correct direction, and you're going to reach your target or achieve some goals in the coming days after the moon. So there you go. Thank you so much.
All right. All right, Christine. So I'm going to start off with a tarot card, and then the rest are going to be oracle. And I'm using this as kind of your primary card, and we'll jump off of it to the oracle decks or the oracle cards. But you got the death card. This is actually, as you know the tarot, so you know the death is a good card because it's transformation, transition, change. So we can't learn and we can't grow unless we have change. So you have a big change coming up. From the ocean deck, I got the ocean of shame and regret. It says guilt, remorse, and self-loathing. So I don't know if this is for you or for someone you know, but there might be someone that you need to forgive or that you need to ask for forgiveness from. Okay. And then look here, you got the transitioning card. It goes right with the death card.
Awesome.
So definitely a new change coming in. Your purpose card here. You have a purpose. It says doing soul work, looking for meaning in life. I think this is just looking at your life purpose and make sure you're doing that in every facet of your life. So this is a good time to do that with the new moon. And then you got secrets, is your love situations card that I've got for you. So I don't know if you have anything that you're hiding or someone might be hiding from you, but your efforts will pay off step by step. So good things are going to happen. It's a good change. So that's a little bit all over the place, but if you think about it, life is all over the place, right? So
very true.
It changes from day to day, from minute to minute, even. So, yeah, so that's what we got for you, Christine. Thank you.
Hi, Claudia. Cat Mama in the room.
Hi, Cat Mama. Hi, Rocks. Welcome. Okay, next is Angela.
Okay. Any advice? All right, let's see what kind of advice.
Hi, Jen, Joyful Journey.
Yeah, it's good to see you all. All right, so I have these cool little cards that I have that are based on old fairy tale books, and I like them. They're fun. The first one I get is Providence, Anonymous Benefactors. So it's like this little woman is outside and she's sweeping up and see the little kiddos behind. But actually, I don't know if they're kiddos or they're elves. They're little elves, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it says here that, you know, you have somebody looking out for you. And divine providence, of course, is spiritual. So there's somebody looking out for you that may be behind, may not even know they're, but they're watching out for you. And again, I get the hidden card. they're playing hide and seek here. It says transpiring beneath the surface. And as you can see beneath the surface of the tree and the roots, there's people living under there. So there's something perhaps right at your feet or right coming up for you as you move forward, right behind a doorway. So I have that one next. And then it says, do not let this person obstruct you. It says an obstreperous person, and that is a person that's loud and not very nice, not always very nice. So don't let those types of folks disturb your peace of mind. Stay with the stable and stay with the simplicity. I love that. There you go. So the next 4 weeks, you may have some surprises lurking somewhere. Good luck. I hope it's good stuff.
Thank you, Aley. And Angela, I've got from the Ocean deck, it says Ocean overflows. And it says generosity, wealth, and blessings, auspicious blessings. So you've got good things, it looks like, coming in. I've got a love offer for you. I've got some love cards that came out. So being asked out on a date or love going to the next level if you're with somebody. So that's coming in with this one as well. The I like you card. So good things there. And then you got an angel. And you are being divinely guided. Ask for help from your angels. They actually like it when we ask them. Right? So that's what they want to be here for, is to do that for us. So to answer our questions and to help us. So just know that you're protected and you're being guided by the angels. And then you got the partners card. Look at that. Got all these love cards coming in. And they're not from, there's only one that's from a clarifying love situation, that one. The other two are just mixed in with other decks. So attract your money match, attract your match. You're better together than apart from somebody. So looks like something new is coming in, or a love connection is getting stronger. Don't forget to be friends first. Don't forget to love yourself first. And that's what I got for you, Angela.
Wonderful.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for your donations. There's a bunch that just came in. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And we'll go to Nancy Ray.
What should be your main focus for this year? All right. Let's see.
I'm going to go ahead and put you in the hot seat because I know you're going first.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Ooh, this is a great selection of cards coming out. So the first one I get for you, Nancy, is that your hard work that you have been doing will work itself out. So just stay, maybe not the nose to the grindstone, but just know that whatever you're putting into something is beneficial and helpful and will show itself to be proven to be a really good thing for you. I also have the headphones, which is saying cut out anything that's distracting you from what it is you want to accomplish. Don't let others that are around you, suck away your energy. Don't let them pull you away from what it is you want to focus on. It's what you want and not what other people want for you. And you got magic. Oh my goodness. You're going to manifest some wonderful things coming up here. And there's nothing, and this is really possible for all of us, honestly. But we have to believe in magic in order for it to come in. But the work that you've done will bring that magic. And finally, I get a message that says, consider being flexible and wisely yielding rather than resisting the changes. Use graceful moves like a gentle flow. And they have some jellyfish there just floating around in the water. That's wonderful. That's a great, to me, I wish I had that in my reading. Thank you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you got the Three of Pentacles as your starting card, Nancy Ray. So this is for having other people around you to fulfill, whatever it is you want to happen in your life. So when there's other people that want to help you, accept their help for entertainment purposes only, but accept for their help because I think it's coming in to, lead you to something good. So
Wow.
that's where we're going to start with. And then you got the self-expression card.
Yeah.
And this is also in this deck, I believe it's the Knight. Is the Knight? No, this is the Page of Wands, which is the free spirit. So that makes sense.
That is a
So
beautiful card. Wow.
yeah. So just be a free spirit and love whatever you do. Have your passions. Make sure that you're following that and following what you love to do in all situations, and you can't go wrong. You did get the past card. This is feeling nostalgic and the return of a past situation. So you just want to make sure that you're careful when the past comes up, that you want to be present in the now is the most important thing, I think. So it's okay to remember the past, but you remember the past and the good things that you had, and just know that it can be better in the future. Even the best times that you had, you can have something better coming up. You got success, Nancy. So brilliant ideas. And then you got fluctuation. Change is a process, right? So it looks like you're going through a change as well. It's going to have some ups and downs. Like I said in the past reading, that's how life is, right? So it goes up and down. People come and go. But the thing for you is to realize that it's for your good. Change is for your good. So that is what I got. So focus on change and self-expression and the blessings of people coming in your life. So that's what I got for you.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see here. Brandon, let's go ahead and get you.
Okay. All right,
Angela,
Brandon.
thank you for your other super sticker. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Mm. What do we got here?
Oh, thank you, Imelda. Sweet. She said two of the sweetest people on YouTube together.
Oh my goodness. Imelda, you are sweet. She goes and does novenas for people all the time. She's wonderful.
She does what for people?
She goes and does prayer novenas at her church. And
Oh,
she,
wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's fabulous. Yeah. Thank you, dear. Yeah. Oh, thanks,
Yes.
Flower Beauty. We're glad to see you.
Hi,
Yeah.
Flower Beauty.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay,
So,
Brandon, what about you?
Brandon, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for your question. What you value is safe. And I love that. And Spirit wants you to know that, if you have a day where you're not, let's say, up to snuff, you don't feel like doing anything, or you're feeling lazy, or you're feeling like, oh, I need to take a break. Do that. Do that. Everybody needs to do that. So you don't have to always worry about doing something every single day. You just have to do it as especially Spirit says, your spiritual life, especially in that. So it says here, protect what's yours as well. And the moon is here, and it's full of intuition. It's full of emotions and inner knowledge. It says to trust that as well. Trust what the moon brings for you coming up for the new month ahead. They like to see you also, you don't have to be a ballerina. I just want you to know that, but you might look cute in a tutu. It says a discipline. So whatever you're interested in doing is your discipline. So it doesn't have to be, like I say, this discipline, but you have the discipline in what you're doing in order to stay the course and do the job. You've got a very good ethic about you with what you do. Is there somebody that is kind of like, I don't know, this guy is contained behind these trees because he's kind of a wild person, but you also notice that the person that's outside of the containment is sort of teasing and saying hello to this wild nature. It could be that it's saying you're containing some of your wild nature. Maybe you want to go out and go dancing, or maybe you want to go out and whatever it is, go bowling. I don't know, whatever you want to do. It says you don't have to contain that. Take a chance and go out and work in fellowship with those people that you really enjoy time with, because that actually is also so important. The balance of work and play. And that's what I get for you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Aley.
Uh-huh.
All right, Brandon. Hey there. The card that we're starting off with here is the Lovers. So I just want you to know that, you're going to have some help if you don't have the help coming in right now. Someone I think is coming in a friendship kind of way. I'm not getting like romantic. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not. If you are, I think it's just going to get stronger. And if you're not, then somebody's coming in as far as a friendship. And then I'm getting that you're feeling a little bit stuck, and you're wanting to know how April's going to go, because you need to progress, to have progress in your life and in your spiritual life. And that, I think, will happen. There's a lot to your spiritual life to you. There's a lot to you that is under the surface that hasn't come up yet. And it's the unseen. So that makes sense with the other one here. Make sure that you're looking at the blessings that you don't see. Just like the Frozen card. They're just kind of, going with their eyes closed. Open your eyes to the blessings in your life, and then you will receive gifts. So you possess hidden talents. So again, there's things that are hidden here that are under the surface that you need to tap into. And it's easy to tap into them. Just ask your guides and ask your angels to help you to tap into it. And like I said, that's why they're there. They want to help you. So you've got a lot of gifts that you need to open.
Awesome.
So that's what I got for you.
Good deal, Brandon. Yeah. And thank you to the Bookers for your donation to my channel. That was very nice of you. Thank you, my dears. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. All right.
Miss Sherlock.
Sherlock is next. Hi, Miss Sherlock.
Wow. General Arnold.
Brandon said he needs to get out more. Gotcha. We were just talking about how we're hermits, Brandon. Before the show started, we're both hermits.
Yes. So we actually need to follow the advice the cards gave you, and we need to get out more. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It really is important to balance, but yeah, some days are just, it would be easier for me to get out if it was probably May, because it's warmer and I enjoy being outside. But yeah, you're welcome. All right. So Ike, was Miss Sherlock a pilot in World War II named General Arnold? I really get the sense that whether it's you or somebody very close to you, And if I had done my Akashic Records openings, prayers, and all that stuff, I would be able to tell you better, but I didn't. So I'm using cards. But I believe that you were a pilot. And it says here that there was a lot of heartbreak and rejection and difficulty in that lifetime, because it was it was very stressful. You had to leave your family. You had to leave your family behind. And you were World War II people, they always had to leave for long periods of time. When my dad was in the war, he went and he was gone 4 years. He never came back any time before 4 years. So I'm feeling, though, you had that going. And it says here, you had a lot of time pressures. You had a lot of situations where you had to, grab rest, grab anything that you needed to do to sleep or to take a break or whatever it was. So you had a lot of pressures. And I do get the trident. And what the trident, my first reaction was, it says a water journey. So I'm not sure if this is correct, but I have the feeling that your plane was downed in the water, and that's how you left.
Wow.
Again, just a guess. Just a guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's so interesting because the first card I got from the tarot deck is the Four of Cups, and this is unlike any Four of Cups card you've ever seen. Look at that. They're in the water holding on, Aley.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yes.
They're holding on in the water, and there's obviously been some kind of crash because there's all kinds of things in the water here that look like they come from a plane. So I'm going to agree that you went down in a plane crash. And I think I'm getting yes. I mean, there was restraints. The plane got hot, I think. And then just let yourself go and let yourself go to the angels and the guides and ask them for more clarity. The truth will come to light, and then you will be, the truth will be illuminated. You'll be able to see it. And then just a little thing that he wants to tell you, I think that Ike is saying that you have good luck coming to you. And fortune is smiling up on you.
True.
And he's there for you to, to talk to and don't get too, I'm feeling don't get too caught up in the past life, because we can do healing for it, but after that it can kind of hold us back, and we don't need to be held back by the past. So just make sure that you're staying in the presence as well, and you know that you have good things that are happening to you right now. All right.
Wow.
That's
he
what
said
I got
that he died of a heart attack 4 years after the war. So that might be the clock was the timing. And the first card said he didn't like to be away from his family. And so I'm wondering if he actually, a lot of people who, for instance, are a pilot die in a plane crash. Or, if you're a bus driver, you drive as you're on the back of a bus and the bus crash. It happens like that sometimes. But I hope that I agree with Scott, though. Yeah, you got to move. Yeah. You knew Ike? Is that what you? Oh, did he know Ike? Or he did know Ike? Okay. All right. Wow. Thanks for the question. That was interesting.
Thank you, Ms. Sherlock.
Yeah.
Okay, Cat Mama is next. Hey, Cat Mama.
She's got the best books. Honest to God, she is really cool. She really is. All right. Will there be a sales increase? That would be the best thing that could happen. Yeah. Okay, Ms. Sherlock. Thank you. Oh, wow. All right. You have been nourishing these books, and they do provide nourishment for you. And so water water your plants, water your book. You know what I mean by that. It doesn't mean I really want you to get them wet, but get out there with the books. Are you fearing some kind of reprisal, like people won't allow it? I'm not sure, but I do know there's a lot, and you live in California, so I'm thinking to myself that isn't a state that might pull a book for whatever reason, because there are books being pulled out of libraries. So don't worry about it. You aren't going to be spanked by not being able to have that. Also, don't worry about any rumors that you're hearing about it, because it is a good book, and you will be rewarded, because I got the B. Look at that. Rewarded for efforts, focus and dedication, hard work. Everything's going to come to fruition for you, Claudia, according to this. And we love the busy bee. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, Cat Mama. I love how she got the nourishment card. Aley did, and the first card you get is the Queen of Pentacles, and she's nourishing herself in a bath.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
How about that? So, whatever you do, this is saying you need to self-care.
Yep.
You need to self-care and love yourself, and just give yourself credit for what you've done for your books and, in your books. And I think, good things will definitely happen with your increase. Got the Matrix, revealing the truth. So, yeah, this is your career taking off. So wow. I think that's
awesome. Yeah,
a really good thing. I did get a relocation card. So I know you recently relocated, didn't you? And this might be just visiting someplace, or maybe you're having plans to relocate again or moving to a new location, or it can be a change in the home as well. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And you got the sunglasses. Your eyes are set on the prize.
Ooh,
there you go.
There you go. Do you wear your sunglasses at night, Claudia?
Corey Hart does.
Right, Corey Hart.
Gosh, I can't believe I remembered that. Okay, and and then you got shielding, move and win in silence. So this is keeping a low profile, maybe a little isolation while you're taking care of yourself. And I'm thinking, yes, your eyes are set on the prize. Good things. I'm going to draw a clarifier just to get one more. Yeah, it's going to be a big change. Got the death card.
Wow.
So this is a relocation, a big transformation, it says. So I think it's going to turn out to be pretty good. That's what I got.
Very nice. Very nice.
The future's so bright, you got to wear shades.
That's right.
All right. Let me get our next question up here. And again, thank you all for your donations. I really appreciate it. And Aley and I both do. MCB. Ooh. This is Michaela.
Oh, you're working on your dissertation. You have health challenges.
Hi, Brenda and Miss K.
Oh, yes. Hi, gals. So I had to write 2 theses. And so I have an idea what you're dealing with, but you're dealing with much more than a thesis. You're dealing with a dissertation, and that you have to bring to committee and all that stuff. So as a silly person who teaches college success, the first thing I want you to do is, if you can, make sure you get out a notebook or a planner and do it bit by bit. Just start half an hour after that. I don't know how soon it has to be done, but those will all add up, and it's getting started that's the hardest part. And I'm sorry you're having health challenges, because that would make it even harder. So it says here that you are in the spotlight because you have to get this thing done. So you're feeling the pressure. You're feeling the pressure of what needs to be done. So my feeling is, if you can write down, I'm going to block out between 1 and 2 o'clock this day, or 4 to 6, or even 30 minutes, and work on this for this period of time. You'll see some results that way, because the clock is ticking and you are feeling the time pressures. I've got some good news, though. Look at the last card I pulled. So it looks to me as though you will get your recognition and your achievement, but you have to work within the limitations you have. And I hope you let your dissertation committee know that you are dealing with some of these issues, and offer you a little bit of help with timing and with things like that. But I sincerely wish you well. I see great things coming your way, and you are going to get that PhD. Don't you worry about it.
All right. Thank you, Aley. Michaela, I've got the 2 tarot cards came out for you. This is the Guide, or the King of Wands. So this is the king that comes in with passion and creativity. So you're going to get some help to finish, your dissertation. So ask your guides. This king is called the Guide in this deck here. So ask your guides to help you. And then you got the 8 of Pentacles, which is perfect, because this is doing hard work and then receiving rewards and recognition for what you do. So just the guides know that you have been working, spirit knows that you've been working hard, and is going to reward you for that hard work. Then you've got fast changes coming up. So take bold steps forward. So just focus on your intuition and your gut, as to how to finish it. And then you got the dice that says it's time to take risks. So maybe doing something a little bit different with your dissertation towards the end will help you. So getting out of your comfort zone. Okay. And then we've got the Sister Moon card. It says guided to the light. You have hidden opportunities. You're emerging, and you have a full plate right now. So take some time to take care of you, and just know that you're guided to the light, like the guiding light to show that you should be on. Yeah, just I see good things happening for you. So I think you will finish that, definitely in time for your deadline. And lots of love and light to you, Michaela, for your health challenges.
Absolutely.
All right. Next up, Carolyn, did you have a question, or was that just because I didn't see a question? I don't want to skip you if you have a question. So if you're still here, let me know. But did you see a question from Carolyn by any chance?
I didn't see one, but
I didn't either.
No, but I think she was just being appreciative.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what I thought, but I didn't want to skip.
Yeah, if you have one, we'll read for you. Just let us know. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. And then, Cat Mama, did you have a second question? I usually don't do second ones, but since you
I think it was just a suggestion for her. She wants to know if maybe we could do a fundraiser for her animal sanctuary. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let us know. I mean, reach out. There's no reason why we couldn't have a few people come on and see if we could get some money going your way. Yeah. Yeah, we got a number of them, Mama Sushi. Oh, well, thank you. Just love to both of us. Thank you very much, Carolyn and Peter. Much
Oh,
love.
yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Carolyn
Yeah.
and Peter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So let me get rid of some of these so I can see where I'm at. Yeah, we're doing good on time. Is Wildflower Wind still here?
I think she is, but I don't know. She's having trouble trying to type it into the chat because her wrist hurts.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and do a
Yeah.
reading then
Yeah,
for
let's figure it
Wildflower.
out. She did clarify that it happened to her when she was bowling after I mentioned bowling.
Oh, wow.
uh,
Yes, Wildflower Wind is here. Thank
all
you for
right.
letting us know.
Thank you, sweetheart. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is funny. Not funny, haha. I mean, it's just funny that what comes up. All right, let's see. So the first thing I get is that you haven't done that in a while. And the transition of not doing bowling, and then, I don't know, you must have had the bigger bowling balls. Not, I know they make candlepin balls, they make duck pins, those kinds of things, but those big bowling balls are very, very heavy. And I think you just turned your wrist the wrong way when you were throwing it down the alleyway. So the transition that was made between you getting ready to bowl it and having it go, but you must have had somebody with you that was very kind about it, because I get an alliance here. So I hopefully you have something to put on your wrist. My husband has problems sometimes with his wrists in his joints, and he wears one of those hand and wrist band things, and it cuts the pain, and it gives you more of an ability to move. So there's that. But look at this, they're saying recreation. And what were you doing? Recreation. You weren't playing baseball. That's what this little gal's doing. But you were doing something that you don't usually do. That's what I'm getting. So this is the suggestion for you. And I'm sorry if it's trite. It says you need to go and make a cup of tea and be patient and have it reassessed in a little while. I don't know if you had to go to the emergency room or you just, oh, you broke your wrist. That's right. You broke
Yeah.
your wrist. You must have had to go. Yeah. They want you to take your time to heal. I think that's what the cup of tea is for. It's like, I thought you just twisted it, but you broke it. I'm going to just say this, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Can you check to see if you have any osteoporosis? Because sometimes we don't know we do, and some simple thing can happen and it can throw us all off. So
Well, she
anyway,
says surgery this Monday. That she
you
fell
fell
down
down.
on the opposite hand.
Oh, I get it. Oh my God, girl. I am so sorry. I'm going to pray for your surgery that everything comes back and is A-okay. Yeah. I've done that, and I hurt my I think I ended up hurting my wrist. I didn't break it, but I hurt my wrist. I fell. I slipped and fell, and I landed on my hand. This is one of the hardest things about us getting a little bit older. So much love to you, dear. Yeah.
All right, Wildflower Wind. Well, I've got the Backpacker of Wands as your tarot card, and this is really interesting because this is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, if you see it in the Rider-Waite Smith, which is sort of the original one, but there's a horse that the knight is riding, and the horse is on fire in a lot of Rider-Waite decks. So this is a reckless knight. So this could just say that you just had that one little moment that I don't want to say that you were being reckless, but that you just lost your momentum, and then that happened. But it's spirit, um, saying, "Hey, I got you. I understand. That you're going through this right now," and acknowledging what happened. So I love that you got that card. Then you got teamwork. So maybe working with your doctor to find a way to make yourself better and to do the work that you need to. I don't know if you have to do physical therapy or not. I imagine you do. But it says someone will come to your aid. And there might have been some spiritual cleanup that needs to happen, and that might be why it happened, because this is the cleanup card, and I don't think it's physical, because how could you clean up when you got a messed up wrist? It's going to be hard to do that. I think this is spiritually. This is spiritually. And then you got the bright ideas card. So take action on your ideas. So when you're healing, you can also be learning and trying new ideas and new methods, discovering things. Maybe you'll find that you want to be into tarot. Maybe you'll find that you want to be into crystals. Maybe just some kind of bright idea is going to happen for you. And everything happens for a reason. Just remember that. And I think yours is to make yourself be stronger spiritually. That's what I got.
All right. I am Lulu. I don't even see you on the list, dear. So I'm not sure what you were asking about. Anyway, I just letting you know I don't see your name on the list.
Let me check. I don't think.
All right.
No, I don't see your name on there. So you can put your question in there, and I'm just going kind of by what spirit is leading right now.
Okay.
So let's go to Jessica Lynn.
Okay.
Jessica Lynn, if you're here, let us know. Yeah, you'll need to repost your question, Lulu. Please.
Yeah, sometimes they disappear after we move along, so I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just put it in.
Hey, Kiba Lions.
Hi, Kiba. How are you and Mom doing? Ooh, I like this card. All right, Miss Jessica Lynn, it's always a pleasure to see you. The first card I get is chamomile. And as you well know, chamomile can be a nighttime tea or any time to sort of take care of your tummy woes. And it says here, gentleness, relaxation, and sleep. So to me, it's like, make sure you take time to rest, make sure you take time for you, and in whatever way that you can do that or like to do that. It's often, seems to be a kind of showing up in a lot of readings today, that we need to take the time to disconnect and to love ourselves. And so that's definitely that. The next one is an altar, which I don't know. I've always had some kind of an altar in my home with stones on them and sometimes candles on them. And sometimes I put cards there, or I have incense or things like that. And it's just a place to show gratitude and to release your burdens of the day. And it's just a nice feeling when you can walk by it and you can know that that's a sacred place for you. Finally, you get healthy patterns and early growth in your roots. It's saying get right down to the roots sometimes. Get down and dig deep and find out what it is that you need to be doing as time progresses, because the person who knows the best about themselves is themselves. Thank you.
Right. I love that. I've got the Nine of Swords for you as your tarot card, Jessica Lynn. And this is just saying that fear is an illusion. If you have any anxiety that you're dealing with right now, just realize that you can go in and change that to something better. And Archangel Metatron is great for changing your vibes from low to high. Okay. So You got that, but then you got the celebration card. So there's a happy outcome, maybe a social event that's happening. If there is, make sure you go. And what's the harm? Just make sure you're being careful, of course. And if it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, why not have a good time? It says going out more. So that could be
Yeah.
for all of us here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a big one. I think for you is to. I think you're young, so I think you just graduated college, right? So make sure that you're having your happiness, with other people, and you're celebrating yourself and the things that you've accomplished in your life. And then you got the True Gem card, a connection worth saving. So this could be maybe jewelry that you're wearing. Something is there to connect you with spirit that you've been wearing or keeping near you. Maybe it's on your desk or something, and you need to put it in your pocket and make a necklace with your crystal on it. Something to carry with you wherever you go.
Wow.
And then I've got the overload card. So just don't feel like, you're being overloaded. Instead, give it up to someone else. Let someone else help you with your burdens. So this makes me think that you have some stress going on. This in the Nine of Swords. But just know that this is almost over. This is the 10, so it leads back into the ace. So it's almost over. And you don't have to worry about a lot of things. Yes, I'm anxious. My car broke down this week and not sure what's wrong yet. Yeah, that can make anybody, very anxious. So just ask for protection and safety. And I think that it'll work itself out with this celebration card. You're going to be able to celebrate either getting a new car or figuring out what's wrong with this one and getting it fixed. Okay. Thanks for the extra
good luck.
information.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to Chris M. May I have a birthday message from my guides, please? Yes.
Absolutely. Birthday. There you go. I really like people who like their birthday. I'm married to a man who doesn't care about his birthday. And I know some other folks that don't care about their birthday. And I really make a big deal about it. I think it's a lot of fun.
When is your birthday, Aley?
Oh, it's the end of September. But this one's a big one because I'll be 70. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And you don't look it at all?
Oh, thank you. Well, you're kind. If you saw me in person, you would say, yeah, okay. Because I think it's kinder on here. Anyway, happy birthday, Chris. So what I've pulled for you is there some confusion going on? And we are in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. So I'm going to say it's that. Because, either somebody is supposed to come over and you thought they were coming at 4, but they thought they were coming at 8, or I don't know, something like that. There's just some kind of confusion. But everybody here is kind of just holding on to everything. So, and look what's in the corner, a ladybug. So it's good stuff coming here. I have here that you're making a gigantic request for something. I don't know if it's a gift. I don't know if it's to sit at a table with somebody or let's go out to eat and it's a fancy place. I don't know. But it looks to me as though the elephant's going to get what they want. And you'll be able to navigate your way through the current year. There will be some bumpiness because that's what happens. But you are in charge of your own ship. And so you're going to do fine. And it says here to celebrate achievements, acknowledge your growth, release your baggage, and fulfill your intention. So this is what we need to do at the end of a year. As we're moving into the next one, these are the things we need to do. Say, a year ago, I didn't do this. I didn't know this. I didn't have this. I've grown so much. And let's get rid of that 10 of swords, not swords, the 10 of wands energy where you're holding on to something that you don't need to hold on to anymore. Let it go.
All right. So I've got some good tarot cards for you. The first one is the Six of Pentacles, and this is generosity. So I think that you're going to be getting some gifts for your birthday. And look at this one. This is an oracle, but it's also favoring a tarot deck. And look here, you got generosity, which is the Six of Pentacles. This is the Six of Pentacles and this. So you've got a double Six of Pentacles, which is generosity. Right. So lots of gifts coming to you. They could be spiritual. They could be physical. If you have any doubts about something that's coming up and you're trying to weigh your options, maybe make a list of the pros and cons. That'll help you out. Okay. And then, and it's also saying if you're unsure of a relationship, and then that doesn't have to be romantic, it can be a friendship, but maybe you need to do the pros and cons for that. And then you have spiritual work because you are a light worker. So do that spiritual work that will bring healing into your life. And, you know, heart chakra is completely open. Just keep it open and know that this is a great time to do some spiritual cleansing, healing, and growing. That's what I got for you.
Cool. And Chris, yes, do journal things. That's wonderful. That's a wonderful thing to do. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, I think, do we have time for one more, Aley?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. We've got one more here I wanted to get, and it is Lulu.
Okay, Lulu.
I am Lulu.
Thanks for waiting, Lulu. I know you were here at the beginning. Oh, that's good, Chris. Thank you. All right. So what you need to focus on in your spiritual journey. All right. I have some really cool cards back here. Let me see. Oops. Well, that was stupid. I just knocked a whole box of cards down.
Oh, the dropsies.
The dropsies, yeah. All right. So, Lulu, what I got? Well, there goes some more.
Oh, no.
I've got spiritual gift cards. Yeah. So I'll just pick it up later. It's no big deal. I don't think they want me to read, you know, the ones that fly out. People always say, oh, this one flew out. I need to read it. But I'd have to probably do about 158 cards. And I don't think that.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Anyway. All right. Yeah, that ain't going to work. All right. So let's look at these here. These are just, hi, Arlene Forney. Nice to see you. Ooh, all right. So as far as spiritual gifts go, I know you want to focus on things in your spiritual journey. I can tell you what the spiritual gifts say, but I want you to know that remember to take every day a day at a time. But eventually you're going to start building and you're going to have this huge toolbox full of all kinds of different spiritual tools. And those spiritual tools will build upon each other. You're going to like this thing. Nah, it's all right. You might like this better. So what I've pulled is a few ideas, and one of them is called graphology. And it says here you can explore handwriting analysis to provide insight, clarity, and understanding of one's thoughts to bring healing and growth. So I'm going to say I knew a very smart lady who did that, and she loved it, and the people loved it as well. It talks about the different sizes of the way people write. It talks about the loops people make with their name and so on. So I'm just going to put that I'm going to put that there. The second thing is astrology. You're being called to explore astrology to gain deeper insights revealed by planetary positions. There's lots and lots of growth that can occur with astrology. And what you can do is you don't have to jump in with 2 feet. You can just start by having maybe your chart done and learning a little bit more about what your potentialities are, because that is a very good indication of what you're good at and what you may be here on this planet for. Finally, I get the pendulum. And I love this because the pendulum can be, you can even get a necklace and you can use that as a pendulum. You don't have to have a fancy pendulum, but you can start by working with it to ask yes or no questions. And you can get them in beautiful, brass, or you can get them in silver, you can get them in stones. And it says here that this may help you for guidance and your own answers to smaller questions, such as, is this a good thing to eat for my body type? You can ask all kinds of things. So there's a few ideas for you, Lulu. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Aley. So the first tarot card I got for you, Lulu, is the Seven of Cups. And this is having a lot of decisions to make and not knowing like which one to go with. And the key here is your intuition and your gut, leaning on them. So that's what I think is the start of what you need to focus on, is your intuition and making gut decisions, and not having your head up in the clouds and worrying about those decisions, but just making the right decision for you that you feel like it is, and then you go on. Right. And then you got the crisis card. And so what this means to me is Spirit is saying, don't focus on the crisis. Instead of focus on the healing, focus on the rebuilding. So rebuilding yourself after something happens that might be out of your control. And that saying comes back to me that we can't control our circumstances, but we can handle the way we react to our circumstances. And that can change the whole dynamic of what has happened into something that is good. You got the Justice card. So it says the truth will be revealed. So this is like good karma coming back to you. And then you need to focus on your boundaries. It says your boundaries are being tested right now. So stay true to yourself, and maybe like that pro and con card from the other reading, you need to write down what your boundaries are, and because it looks like they're being tested right now. Yep. So know what they are, and I wish you all the best. And that was a great question. Thank you, Lulu.
Yes, Lulu. Good luck, dear.
Yes. And I just wanted, Sunny wants to say hi real quick. Say hi, Sunny.
Hi
there. There he is.
Oh.
He's the supervisor.
Oh, he is. You need to get him one of those hats, like a poker hat, you know? That would be cute.
Poker hat, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to thank, first of all, Aley, I want to thank you. I really appreciate you and love reading with you. And we're going to do it next month. We've already got the date that we're going to do it. And thank you, everybody, for being here. MCB, does anyone know the name of the oracle they're using? I used a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Do you know which one she might be referring to?
I think it was how about that tarot one? Because that was really cool. I've not seen that kind of a tarot one with the painted pictures on them.
That's the Sacred She Tarot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And mine, the one I did with the spiritual gifts. That's the one I did when I was doing Lulu, and I think I ended up getting that on Amazon, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, it was the one
black
Aley used and never seen, and the black one.
This one? Yeah. Like that had four-leaf clover. This is called the Golden Insights Oracle, and it is on Etsy.
Yeah, I have that one too. Just type in Golden Insights Oracle, and it'll be on there. Yeah, I love that one too.
It is.
All right.
Yep. Thank you, Scott.
Oh, thank you. And thank everybody for being here again. And Aley, I appreciate you so much. And we will see you all again soon. All right.
That's right. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.